Well, tonight you need to make the most of your chances. Both of these teams are terrific on the glass.
Yeah, I'm curious if either side can get the edge in that department. They both have been so consistent when it comes to rebounding.
And that's going to be an interesting line to follow tonight, guys. You have to think that whoever gets the edge on the boards is going to be in control of the game.
And the basket by McBride.
Well, most of McBride's shots come from beyond the arc, but she certainly is not afraid to mix it up inside.
Pass to Wilson. Now here's Young. McBride covering. And stolen by Kayla McBride. Here's Miles. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson. Gray outside. Here's Talbot. Kicks it out to Wilson. Clock at 6. Pass to Gray. Let's go with a 3. Good. First shot, first basket.
A big-time offensive talent who can score points from all over the floor. Gray can punish defenses from deep.
Courtney Williams for 3. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Young. And here's Wilson. For Howard. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
If you don't really box Smith out, put a body on her, she'll do that to you all night.
Williams inside. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Aces.
One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
In one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort.
Now here's Wilson. Again, Las Vegas.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court.
Outside Miles.
Coffee. Outside Williams. Screen by Howard. Goes up from the top of the key. And Williams gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Wilson. Young, McBride covering. Wilson outside. The tray. The rebound by Courtney Williams.
On the wing, Kayla McBride.
Guarded by Young. And yep, it's good.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Young. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Sweet move, and that's 2 points on the layup.
That is so tough to defend. She'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Miles.
Pass to McBride. Outside Howard. No good from outside. Gray outside to the inside. Here's Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Yeah, that's all that he can do. Wilson is so good at capitalizing inside, even when she's under duress.
Pass to McBride. Now Williams.
Outside Miles.
Cans it from downtown. And here are the Aces now. They trail by 1. Gray outside. Here's Wilson. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Attention to detail is what separates Wilson from a lot of the league. Her success is no accident.
Now here's Miles.
Pass to McBride. Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. And here's Melissa Smith for three. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Now McBride. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, one losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
A league loaded with shooters. Does one stand out to you as the best?
That's a hard question to answer, but I really like the lefty, Kelsey Mitchell. Just about 40% for her career on major volume from beyond the arc.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with Marina Mabry. You know, she takes a ton of threes, but despite the high volume, she still shoots it at a high clip.
Now here's Miles.
Pass to Williams. Howard. Now here's Williams. 5 to shoot. Launches it. And the three ball is good.
The lead changes hands once more. There have been no separation between these teams tonight.
Yeah, and it's made for one heck of an entertaining game, even when it hasn't been the best basketball.
Yeah, at least it's been close.
Now here's Smith. Wilson, right side. Outside Young. Three-pointer. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
Pass to Williams. Here's Goffey. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Gray outside. Screen by Smith. From past the arc.
They get the rebound.
Gray.
A nice shot by Wilson.
Look, it's no secret that rebounding is all about effort, and that's something Wilson is never lacking.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for her. To the left wing. A three from Natasha Howard. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Here's Miles. And again, no good by Minnesota.
The Aces with the lead.
Outside Carter. Wilson in the post. Defended by Coffey. Inside. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
And right before the 2025 WNBA season, Chelsea Gray won Finals MVP of the new 3-on-3 league.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch that 3-on-3 league. Gray playing during the offseason, adding another title to her resume. She's got gold in the games, a few titles in the WNBA as well for good measure.
And the first one falls for her.
And the Aces selecting Asia Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like Asia, it can change everything.
So she gets them both.
In 2021, the Aces signed free agent Chelsea Gray, and that was a monster move in league history.
For sure. I mean, she was a part of back-to-back championships with Las Vegas, and Gray was actually the 2022 Finals MVP. If the Aces didn't sign her, you wonder if they're still looking for a title.
Now here's Gray. She's got 5. And a miss there on the triple.
Miles with it. Pass to Caldwell. Here's Miles.
It's good from long range.
Everybody on the floor is hot. It's incredible stuff here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams playing downhill, but somebody's got to cool off eventually, right, Tim?
I hope not.
Now here's Carter. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
McCowan with the ball. Defended by Turner. Pass to Miles.
Goes up, high post.
Rebound Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Now the Aces with it.
And here's Young.
Out of bounds. It'll be Lynx ball.
She didn't get her hands up in time. They weren't on the same page there.
Minnesota trailing.
And here's Caldwell.
There's a screen by McCowan. And the Lynx miss again.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
And that one drops.
Using a soft touch and a purposeful offensive approach, Gray's able to finish around the basket in a variety of ways.
Here's Caldwell.
Beyond the arc. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2. And the Aces with possession. Here's Lloyd. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the ball handling moves of Jewel Lloyd are just so clever. She has no problem getting creative out there.
Stolen by Carter. From deep. Can't hit that one. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Aces on top. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they've really dominated the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
And it's Lloyd missing. And here are the Lynx now.
Trailing by 2. And they take the lead. Here's Gray. Outside Carter. Back to Gray. Pass to Lloyd. The 3 is up.
McCowan with the rebound.
And here are the Lynx now. McBride outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Aces. Starting the second quarter and about a minute gone.
Ray, no good. And here are the Lynx now.
They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. A kick out to McBride. Drills the three-pointer.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective, McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Lloyd from long range. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there. But they get it back. Back to Gray. Fires the 3. And another miss by Las Vegas. The Lynx with the lead. And she lobs it up. And she lays in the alley-oop pass.
Stupendous. Save that one. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful. Give it to us over and over again.
Can we see it again?
Please, can we see it again? I mean, you are not going to top that alley-oop.
Here's Caldwell.
Right outside. From deep three-point range.
Rebound, Cheyenne Parker-Tyus.
Outside Lloyd. Another three for Las Vegas.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Pass to Caldwell. And here's McCowan, defended by Turner.
Launches a three. That's in. She's got two made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
Looks like she took that last three a little personal.
Hey, do you blame her? That was some payback right there.
Turner a screen. There's Lloyd with the three. Another three for Las Vegas.
And Lloyd is a proficient three-point shooter, which is probably why she takes these in bunches.
Started by Parker-Tyus.
Pass to McBride. To the middle. And the layup is good.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
The Aces trailing. Outside Lloyd. Again, Las Vegas.
Whatever the team needs from Lloyd, it feels like she's right there to provide it. Tonight, it's been her scoring.
From the arc.
Rebound by Parker-Tyus.
Now here's Gray. D right on her. Pass to Lloyd. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Scoring inside, Lloyd able to do it despite being under 6 feet.
Here's Caldwell.
Gray defending. Now McBride. Shot clock at 6.
Now here is McCowan, defended by Turner.
There's the block.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
And the basket is good.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
What an incredible run by the Lynx to the 2024 WNBA Finals.
Winning a clutch Game 5 against Connecticut in the semifinals and taking the Liberty to 5 in the finals. That deciding game went to overtime, and the Lynx were pretty much one play away from winning it all.
Lloyd. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Working over this defense, Lloyd can beat you from all 3 levels.
Right outside. It's over Carter. And that time also missed a shot. The Aces with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to Lloyd. The 3. Score that one for her 8th field goal. 8 for 11, in fact, on an accurate night.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that team is playing so well.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
And the Lynx will go for a different look here. So the Lynx now. 9-point game. Now McBride. She's got 9. Pass to Williams. 4 on the clock.
Now here's Miles.
And again, no good by Minnesota. Now Wilson, guarded by Howard. And Wilson gets it to go.
So there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Now here's Howard. Screen by Howard. Here's Williams. With nobody on her, she buries the jumper.
It feels like the rest of basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game, not Williams. She still uses this part of the court.
Outside Young. Shoots the three. And the aces another three.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
Outside Miles. On the wing, Courtney Williams.
Pass to McBride. Coffee outside.
Miles.
That's good, and it's Nia Coffey with the assist.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here's Carter. Young. Fires from deep. Here's Wilson. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%. Now here's McBride. 9 points in the game.
Pass to Miles.
Now Howard. Courtney Williams for three. Lloyd grabs the board. Here's Carter. And here's Wilson. Outside Lloyd. Young. And she's good on the three ball.
Oh, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Well, it's a bit odd seeing Jewel Lloyd out there not in a Storm uniform, you know?
Yeah, from going first overall in 2015 to 6 All-Star appearances, 2 titles. Lloyd spent her first 10 seasons with the Storm, and no doubt she's still got plenty of fans in Seattle.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Outside Miles.
6 on the shot clock. Courtney Williams for three. A rebound by Gray. There's Lloyd with the three. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here's Howard.
Outside Miles.
That one's off, still out of sync. And it's the Aces with the ball. A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest. Wilson gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Now here's Howard. And the Lynx miss again.
Really tough for this club right now. Trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Got to slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
She's all over that shot. Had it read the whole way and gets the position she needs to make the play.
Here's Wilson. To the left side wing. Gray outside. 6 to shoot. Wilson the screen. Another three for Las Vegas.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
And so first half, the Aces on top, running away with this one. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. time. A round of applause.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. You look at Lloyd in this game, she's been everywhere.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
Gray with it. Wilson outside. No good with the triple.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Pass to Howard. Williams. Shot clock at 6. Frames it from beyond the arc.
So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23. The Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
And it's Wilson with the foul. That's her first foul.
What a smart use of the mid-range by Smith, giving defenders another thing to worry about.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And here's Williams. 15 points in the game. Outside Howard from downtown. Unable to get that one to go.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
Pass to Young. Wilson, guarded by Howard. Outside Young. Off target from three-point range. And here are the Lynx now. Down low. Howard inside. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Using her touch and tenacity around the rim, Howard's able to beat a number of defenders inside.
Pass to Wilson. And that one good.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
And Courtney Williams, here we go. Howard. Again, Natasha Howard missing. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Wilson sets a screen. Out to Gray. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
An excellent cutter who plays well without the ball. Defenders have to lock in on Gray.
Here's Miles. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Young. Here's Talbot. To the paint. Wilson.
She's covered by Miles.
See Gray for three. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
All right, let's get it on board. Come on, it's time for your Breaker Dance Crew.
To Miles.
Now Williams to end the run. It falls for her 7th bucket of the contest. She's 7 for 9 today.
Another one for Williams. She can do so many different things with the ball. It makes her hard to guard.
And here's Young. McBride covering.
Jackie Young on the wing.
She's got 11. Here's Gray.
She's covered by Miles.
Talbot, no good. Here's Minnesota. Right outside.
Pass to Miles.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Melissa Smith.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Hey, when you think about the best rebounders in the game, Melissa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a nice job boxing out, getting physical in the paint.
Here's Miles. McBride connects from three-point range.
With a smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Now here's Gray.
She's covered by Miles.
Here's Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Howard. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Shot's good by Smith.
Well, on offense, her team will take that all day. Melissa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
Outside Williams. Now here's Howard. That 3 off the mark.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Here's Talbot. She's guarded by Williams. And it's Wilson missing.
Here's Miles.
She's got 9. Lets the 3 fly. And again, no good by Minnesota. Pass to Young. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Howard the screen.
Now here's Williams. Tight defense on her.
Outside Miles.
Here's Coffey. And the Lynx miss again. Now Talbot. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wilson.
She's covered by Miles.
Jackie Young from outside. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Moving the ball well out of the front court. Wilson with a nice find.
Now here's Miles.
Outside Williams.
Back to Miles.
Shot to stop the drought. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Here's Gray. Pass to Smith. Young.
The offensive rebound.
And that one's good. Wilson.
Capable of simply monster nights, Wilson is a true front court player. Does almost all of her damage close to the bucket.
Now Williams. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots.
That's a great job, really, to angle her body, shield the bigger player from the ball on her way to the basket.
And you have to know how to finish like that if you're going to take it down low. And she showed all the capabilities of doing so.
Here's Young. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Well, one of the advantages for Young, she's a bigger guard, well built at 6 feet. It allows her to outmuscle opponents.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. Well, the Aces are very serious about winning.
McCowan.
And Asia Wilson with the block. Here's McCowan. Las Vegas grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Parker Tyus. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Great read by Wilson, opposed to can move the rock. That is why you want Asia to have the ball.
Pass to McCowan.
Here's Caldwell.
Now McCowan. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Drains the three-pointer.
I love the confidence from Lloyd. It's really what makes her so dangerous offensively.
Pass to Caldwell.
Shoots over Carter. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Aces ahead, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show.
And here's Caldwell.
Right outside. Pass to McCowan. Here's the three. And Bell pulls it down. And the Aces with possession. Turner. And the shot goes down.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
And here's Caldwell.
And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And Bell pulls it down.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Here's Carter, and again, it's Las Vegas.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from her. She's been passing up on her shot a little bit more than usual. You know, even though she is hitting the ones that she takes.
Pass to McBride. They set the pick. Fires from 18. And the Lynx miss again. And it's the Aces with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Carter. That misses off the backboard.
Here's Caldwell.
The kick out to McBride. This one for 3. Good for basket number 6 for her in this contest. She's shooting 6 for 12.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Lloyd from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Back to McBride for 3. Drops in the tray.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Outside Lloyd. For 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything to her.
Outside Carter. Turner a screen. To the inside. Soft touch off the glass.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Pass to Caldwell.
And here's McBride. The 3-ball. No good. Miss number 7. She's made 8 from the field. Now Lloyd. Outside Carter. From deep. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
You give Lloyd any room around the arc, and she'll take it. She shoots threes without hesitating at all.
McBride with the ball. Inside. And she lays it straight in.
With strong court vision and awareness, McBride is able to read defenses and find the open teammate.
Pass to Bell.
Parker Tyus.
Outside Lloyd. There's the triple. It's not going to go for her. Now the Lynx with it. McBride with the ball. Picked up by Lloyd.
Here's Caldwell.
The 3. Turner grabs the board. Now Carter. Lloyd. McBride covering. And it's Lloyd missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Now here is Lloyd. And another miss by Las Vegas. So the Lynx now.
And here's Caldwell.
Back to McBride. From outside the arc.
Offensive rebound.
It's good on the putback.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Outside Lloyd. Off target with the three.
And here are the Lynx now.
Takes the three.
And Parker comes up with the rebound.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Gets it to go from downtown.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
Back to McBride. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. Another three for Las Vegas.
Since halftime, she has been cash money from beyond the arc. When she's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Pass to Caldwell.
Jacks up a three. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Here's Carter. Outside Lloyd. Back to Carter. Takes the three. That one is off.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to McBride. Over Lloyd. Again, Minnesota.
Beautifully crafted for maximum efficiency. McBride's a natural playmaker.
Outside Lloyd. And here's Bell. Lloyd gets a three-pointer to fall.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
McBride misses. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Back to Carter. Turner. Pass to Bell. Now here is Lloyd. Another three for Las Vegas.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Here's Caldwell.
Back to McBride. The tray buries it from three-point range.
That is some dime dropping, exquisite assist.
Pass to Bell. Now here is Lloyd. Now Bell. Back to Lloyd. There's the triple. Knocks down the three ball.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit. It's just to finish this one off.
From deep. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Carter with it.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bell. Now Carter. Here's Lloyd. Goes up at the elbow.
McCowan with the rebound.
Now McBride. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You've got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.